What's up, everyone? So you think you know someone and you think you know them really well until you find out something new about them. But it's not a bad new, it's a good new. I'll explain to you later in the video what I'm talking about. But we did a video on our lighting a few weeks ago, and a lot of things have changed in the house since then. So I thought I'd show everyone what those changes are. And there's some pretty big changes for us. I mean, look, we're simple little guys and we just like our simple little things, but we've had some pretty big changes for us. So I wanted to share that with you, YouTube. So yeah, let's get stuck into the video. So it was Electra's birthday the other day. So I bought her a small fish tank with a betta fish, so a Siamese fighting fish, whatever they call them. I used to grow fish when I was little. I had a huge 6-foot fish tank. My parents used to help me, maintain it and look after the fish. So I've always had this love for keeping fish. So I bought Electra this fish tank. Turns out that she used to do the same thing as a kid and has the same love and passion for raising fish as I do. So this is the tank I bought her. So this is the first change. So here is the little nano tank that we got. So this is what I got Electra for her 25th birthday. I think it's only 15 litre tank. It's got a little bonsai in it. We've got the cardinals down there on the left, and this big guy here, that is a red galaxy betta fish. And he was quite expensive, but he's beautiful. Let's see if I can get a little zoom in on him, a little zoomy. Come on, Frank, show us your beauty. There he is. So he's the nicest betta fish either of us have owned, but he's also the most expensive. But yeah, this was Electra's birthday present. We had some shrimp in there, but the betta, Frankie boy, he ate the shrimp, so we had to move them. And there's also 2 albino placos in there as well, but let's see if I can zoom in on that. All right, move that out of the way. You can just see it there in the background. So we've got 2 albino placos there. Oh, yep, there's one there as well. So that was the nano tank. That's one change that we got, and that was for Electra's 25th birthday. And if you're watching this, Electra, happy birthday. I love you. All right, so I got that tank for Electra for her birthday, and then we sat there and we watched the fish, and then we both just nerded out. Like, we completely just nerded out on fish. And then what ended up happening is we ended up going and buying this 4-foot tank and this 3-foot tank and filled them full of fish and plants and rocks because we're both fish nerds. And that's what I mean. I thought I knew Electra and I knew all the things that she liked, but it turns out that we're both big fat fish nerds together. So let me show you these other 2 tanks and what we've done in them and how we've like nerded out on fish because we're just big, crazy fish nerds. And we didn't even know that about each other. So it was just crazy that we ended up being fish nerds together. But look, let me take you over there, let me show you. So this is the second and third big change. So this is a 187 litre tank. And yeah, we did a bit of aquascaping. We got the rocks. We filled it up with some black angel fish. There's some clown loaches in there as well. There's also some placos. We had 22 shrimp in this tank. And this guy here, we named him Bevan. Let's see if we can get Bevan in. Bevan ate every single shrimp in less than 24 hours. So Bevan is our big centerpiece fish for this tank, and he is just a black angel fish. He's actually quite beautiful, fully black. He's very grumpy. We've named him Bevan. Bevan is a bad boy, and he ate all 22 shrimp. And then we've also got all Bevan's friends. There's 3 other little angels in this tank. Let's see if we can get this in focus. There we go. We thought they'd school a little bit better, but they don't really school. Listen to me being a fish nerd. And then, let's see if I can find these guys in here. And then we've got 3 of these clown loaches. Let's get in on this boy here. They're a little bit sleepy at the moment, but we've got 3 clown loaches in there as well. So that's this tank. And look, I think we did a really good job at aquascaping this for beginners. We've got some beautiful rocks in there. They're very, very heavy. But yeah, I think we did a really good job. So we really, really wanted to get into these. I forget what they're called, but they're beautiful, these rocks. So these are real rocks. They're not cheap, but they look amazing. So we got this rock here because we wanted to kind of like have this little like cave thing happening here the fish could hang out in. And they also hang out down here in the back as well. And then we've got lots of plants, and we've got all of the rocks just coming up like this in all different angles. And then we made a little area over here. This was meant to be for the shrimp over here, but we did the same thing. We just dug those rocks in and just got them going off in different directions. And I think it turned out really nice. So this is the 3rd big change in the house. Okay. We got this tank here, and we got 2 baby black and white tiger Oscars. So these are centerpiece fish, and they kind of look after themselves. Let's see if we can get on these boys. Now, when we first got them, they just went to the back of the... Let's see if I can get in there. They went to the back of the tank, and they just sat there like this, and they even laid on their sides. And I actually thought that we had killed them, but it turns out that these guys actually sit in the side of the tank and they sulk. So they can sulk for 2, 3, 4 days. Some people say that they can sulk for up to 4 weeks, and they just sit in the bottom of the tank, and they're like grumpy and they're sad because they've been moved from their last tank to this tank. So these guys are just sitting there being grumpy. They probably don't even like me showing this, putting this camera up in their faces. But yeah, they just get grumpy and they get sad. But they're beautiful, beautiful fish. And yeah, there's a placo in here somewhere cleaning up all the food, if I can find him. Oh, wait, there he is. What? Where did it go? Am I going blind? There he is. And there's one singular little placo in there, just doing his job, cleaning up his food. So they're the 2 big changes. The 2 tanks here and the small tank there, okay? But because we live in a small apartment, we made a very conscious decision, and we actually got rid of the TV. So we don't have a television. We sold our TV. It was like a 57-inch blah, blah, blah smart TV. I don't know what it was, but we got rid of it. And the main reason for getting rid of the TV was that although we don't watch a lot of TV, there was still nights where we sat down and we watched YouTube on TV we watched things over and over and over again, and then we ended up spending 3-4 hours every night watching television. And to be honest with you, that's not healthy. And Electra and I are big believers in self-development, and how can we expect ourselves to develop as people if we're sitting there watching television every night? So we made this really conscious effort, and I'm very proud of both of us and proud of Electra for doing this. And then we put our TV on the marketplace, and we got rid of it that afternoon. And as soon as we got rid of it, we used the money that we sold the TV for to buy all the fish and to buy the tanks and things like that. So it was a big decision for us, and we really wanted to do it. And to be honest, since selling the television, we have done so much more. We sit in the living room here, and we chat, we talk, and we communicate, and we read. It's just amazing. It's a great feeling. So, if you're one of those people that find yourself really stuck watching your TV and find yourself that you're wasting a lot of time watching television, I'd say get rid of it. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You can always buy a new television, but I think when the TV's not in the house, there's no temptation to sit down and watch the TV. So now we're sitting here and we're reading, we're listening to music, because we both love music. and we're just becoming better people, not watching a television. I think it's one of the best changes that we ever made. And there's so many benefits to getting rid of your television. And I'm really glad that we did, because I can already feel the benefits of getting rid of the television. I'm feeling smarter. I'm sleeping better. There's so many different things that getting rid of the TV has done for us. And look, Electra and I don't think we've ever had a fight in our entire relationship, but we always communicate really well with each other as well. But now that we've gotten rid of the television, we're communicating more. We've kind of like reached that next level of communication in our relationship. So it's been amazing. So yeah, if you and your partner or whoever you're with, you watch too much TV together and bring in too much content, I reckon just get rid of that television and sit there and in silence or with music on and communicate with each other. I think it's a forced way of developing yourself and kind of like opening up your mind. Like, it's great. I'm not stuck watching TV anymore. And it's the best decision that we've made. And I'll probably do another follow-up video just on the benefits of getting rid of the television. Okay, so we had the big changes, which were the fish tank and the fish and getting rid of the TV, which are all amazing things. Fish are therapeutic. Fish are therapeutic. Well, they feel therapeutic to us, okay? We love the hobby. We're actually thinking about making another channel purely just based around the fish keeping. So yeah, the fish, the TV's gone, the step up in the relationship, that's another big change. And the last change that we got was this. Okay, so before we get to the other change, if you've watched my video before, you know that we've got this cat here. His name's Gordon. He's sulking at the moment. So he's not the change because we've had him forever. And he's a sweet boy, and we rescued him from a pound. He was a little adoption boy, but he's the sweetest cat. And he's so big. I don't know, you can't see on camera how big he is, but he's humongous. Yeah, but so the last change is this little sweet pea here. This is our little Connie cat. And we adopted her. She was a street cat. She's just a little tiny kitten at the moment. I think she's about 3 months old. Hey, baby. And she's the sweetest, sweetest little thing. Oh, yeah? Meow, meow. She's so sweet. I'll try and get her to look at the camera. When we first got her, she was very skittish. I mean, we've only had her for about 3 days, but she's really come along. And I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but she's purring her little head off. She's the sweetest little cat. Sweet little lady. And so she was the last big change. The newest addition to our family. You know, we're big on saving animals, and she was so cute. Most of her brothers and sisters, she was a run of the litter, but we picked her up. And yeah, she's just fitting in so well. And we love her. We love this little stupid cat with a little stupid head. She's such a love cat. She never let us pat her at the start, and now she's all about that pat life. She's all about that pat life. Do you want me to leave you alone? No, she loves it. And she's very naughty. She runs all around the house. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? But yeah, she's made a great addition to the family. You know, we're cat people. You know, we used to say we're dog people, but we're actually cat people. Little sweet girl. And there are all the big changes. Woo! Anyway, just an update, guys. I know the channel isn't big at the moment, but I'm just going to let everybody know anyway, because whatever. This is going to be the only video that I upload this week, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a bank of videos together okay? So that I've always got 5 or 6 videos that are unpublished so that I can have more time to think about the content and I guess create and produce better quality videos moving forward, because I do really like making these videos and I do really like being on YouTube. So this will be the only video this week. It's a once off, but it's just going to give me an opportunity to bank some videos up so that I've got more time to really focus on good quality content and good quality video production. But being that said, there are changes, fishes, cats and fishes, and getting rid of the TV. Highly advised, get rid of your television, throw it out, spend quality time with your loved ones, learn, develop, and grow as a person. That's the video for today, guys. I'm still pushing to get to 100 subscribers. It's going to happen. Don't you worry about it. It will happen. We will get there. But for everyone that's already subscribed, everyone that shows love to the channel so far, thank you. I appreciate it. For anyone that's got this far in the video and you haven't subscribed, because there's 97% of people don't subscribe, they just watch the video, do me a big fat favor, slap that subscribe button, give me a big fat sub, help me get this channel to 100 subscribers. I'll eat 100 chicken nuggets, I don't give a damn. Let's do it, let's get to 100. I will see you in the next video next week, guys. Peace and love, bye.